And it's making me feel really like scared and uncomfortable, and I don't like that. But like story of everybody's life right now, like I'm not the only one going through this, but it's really hard.
I'm not legally allowed to.
More sports.
Grumpy goat! 2020, I will be quarantined?
Surprise!
Yeah, that's fair.
So, work from home currently looks like this. We got one computer, we got two, we got all the stuff over here, and we got all the stuff over here, and we have lunch and ice cream because it's currently 2:50 and I've been working since 9, just trying to keep it together in this weird time. Also, it's beautiful outside, so Tommy and I are probably gonna end up having to go for a walk at some point because it's just so stunning outside. Yeah, we haven't left since Monday, so I mean, that's not that long, it's only 2 days, but I wanna go for a little bit of a walk, and I think that is fine. We are keeping our distance from people. We are just doing our thing because we are both home, which is nice actually, because I was really worried in the coming weeks that we weren't gonna have a lot of time and we weren't gonna be able to see each other. This is not what I expected, but making the best of it, right? Hello. So I completed my work day about an hour ago. It's 6 p.m. Such a beautiful day out. It's like 60 degrees almost. I started reading this book again today because I figured I was gonna have a lot of time on my hands. And then I think I'm also going to release my thesis questionnaire tomorrow. It was just like a very productive day. I am getting a little stir crazy just being in the apartment all day when it's so pretty out, and also just knowing that I can't like really get together with my friends and do a lot of stuff. It's just like to do something, but at least Tommy and I are both home, right? So I made salmon and I put it in a salad. It's underneath actually, but this is my dinner. I realized I only really ate stew today until I had the sushi, so my stomach is not happy with me for some reason. Probably because period's coming and it's just like mad every day, all the time. Tommy is stress testing my survey for my thesis that I'm trying to put up today.
Are you currently working as a full-time employee? Yes. No.
Clicking it so many times. Fine. That's not an email. I accept that it is not perfect. This is the setup because I'm chatting with people over here and I'm actually watching a movie over here, but I'm going to use Zoom on the computer for a little bit because I'm going to talk to some friends. What I've done today basically is I called Allison. I did thesis work this morning. Allison and I talked for an hour and a half. Kristen and I just talked because she's with some of our other friends back from school, and I made a grapefruit because I was hungry. I'm going to talk with a couple other people because I would just like to stay connected with people still because I'm really bored. So I watched Star Trek 3, then I decided to draw Tommy's D&D character a little bit, and I decided to put in these big earrings a couple hours ago because they just make me feel fancy. I want to start dressing up even though I'm not going anywhere because I feel like that'll just make me feel good. Like today I didn't even put on pants for a couple hours. Actually all day until tonight. I feel like a blob a little bit. We're actually playing D&D this weekend on Sunday, and our DM is actually in England right now, so the time difference is 7 hours. I'm getting back into the mode because I'm just writing different things about my character's backstory, and drawing Tommy's character is a lot of fun, so I'm like back into the like mode of D&D. I'm a little sad too because I feel like I've already lost quite a bit of muscle tone not being able to like climb for the last week, so that's making me feel weak, and I don't love that. All my calluses are ripping off and not as like hard, so I don't love that, but it's the new normal for now. It's like 6:30. Because siren's not over. What time is it and what happened?
It's 6:24 and there's a fire plot.
Happy Friday vlog. As you saw this morning, we were up way too early. It's currently 5 p.m. I took most of today to just, oh my goodness, every cabinet is open. I posted my survey today, which was really great. I ended up going back to bed this morning because we went to bed at like 2:30 or 3 o'clock, and then having an alarm go off at 6:17 a.m. was not my favorite thing. Having to climb back up all those stairs and feeling nauseous, not my favorite thing. So yeah, I didn't love that, but I mean, hey. We got to go outside and walk around downtown for a bit this morning, and I'm gonna shower because frankly I just feel gross. It's been very warm outside, so our apartment's been very, very hot. Like you can see the sun, it's kind of just like shining in here very aggressively, but it's beautiful. Pretty soon it's gonna start getting rainy and really sad to be isolated, so I think I should go out more, but I'm still kind of afraid to go out more, and it's just, there's so many things happening. Like my brother's being asked to move out, but like how are they gonna do that with so many people then on campus trying to get everything out? St. Francis is like, they canceled everything, they're not coming back at all, graduation isn't happening, which is just heartbreaking for all the seniors. And it's just really crazy what's going on. And I'm just really grateful that Tommy and I are currently in the same place right now. We can be in the same like home, in the same city, in the same country, given everything else that's going on. And it's just something I'm very grateful for. And I remember when I look at all the crazy things that are happening and how scary it's getting. So it's super dark in here right now, but I wanted to show I actually redid my phone. I was watching some people do like different phone organizers. I decided to reorganize my phone into like specific folders like this. The way I structure my phone is just the ones I use the most are not really hidden in folders, so that's why it explains what's on the top here. I use all of these every single day, the ones that are not in the folders here. I even use the folders every day, so this whole page, like the second page, I use every single day. All of them, I open every single one of these, so yeah. And the last page is kind of my favorite. It is the more like miscellaneous, and then I changed this to You Got This probably, I want to say 2.5 months ago, back in January when I was home, when I was going through all my thesis blues that I get pretty much all the time. So I made it this just because I really needed this kind of motivation, and I love looking at it. It's blue, it's pretty, and then it makes my phone just look super clean and nice. So I've had a bit of a weird shift in my demeanor today, because earlier I was kind of okay, and now I'm just a little bit like sad and anxious for some reason, because I find that when I can't be around other people out of my routine, like I'm super extroverted, and I like, you know, being able to go to the pool and interact with a lot of people. That's how I get my energy, and like that's how I recharge. And to not be able to be around people right now, of course I'm around Tommy, yes, but to like not be able to do like the things in my routine, like going outside and like seeing people at my job is really difficult, and I think it's affecting me more than I realized, to the point where I was so anxious that I just needed to actually physically leave my apartment because I felt like I was so cooped up. I instantly feel so much better now that I'm outside, but it's scary because all of, like, it's like, am I even supposed to be outside? You know, it's like one of those things where it's hard to figure out what I am supposed to do, and I'm trying to be safe, and I'm trying to be like, you know, but at the same time I have to take care of myself, and what I usually need to do to take care of myself right now is not stuff that I can do. You know, I can't be around other people. We can't do anything where we get together with friends, and it's making me feel really like scared and uncomfortable, and I don't like that. But like, story of everybody's life right now, like I'm not the only one going through this, but it's really hard, and I wanted to like share that because this is just such a weird time for things, and I don't even like, I think most people who are my age, like, we have never experienced anything like this, SARS kind of like in Canada, but like for people my age, like it was just, I don't know, it's just weird. I had a wonderful chat with Mary. I walked for like an hour and a half. When I came to start like editing my vlog, because I wanted to say that I didn't catch up really with what happened with the elevators and stuff, because this morning they all like didn't work again because there was actually a fire somewhere in our building, and the sprinklers went off on one of the floors and ended up messing with one of the elevator's electrical circuit somehow. So one of our elevators is not working currently, but that is all right. So we're allowed to take the stairs during certain times of the day, but they're going to be working to fix that one elevator right now. I definitely feel much better after talking on the phone with Mary for a little bit, because I'm getting major cabin fever vibes, and she was starting to feel the same way. So we just like kind of talked it out a bit, because it's just something, I'm not used to this. As I mentioned briefly on the street, I would prefer always being around people, and hopefully Sunday is a lot of fun because we're going to play D&D. I'm really proud of the progress I've made this week for my thesis, and like we've already had, we as in me, have already had like 20 people, over 20 people respond to my survey, even though not all of the answers are eligible for me to use. It's still just really great that that's starting to happen. That's just really exciting that things are moving along with that. And yeah, maybe I'm going to also do some yoga tomorrow morning, because I really just feel like I kind of need that. And I'm not sure if this is going to be the end of one vlog, but I think it might be, given how many days have lined up together. So I guess tomorrow morning's vlog is going to start with yoga. See you in the next one.